everyone. Today I'm going to be changing the oil in the Tacoma. So to start this off, I have 5W30, just conventional Valvoline, and using a Ford oil filter. You can use whichever works for your truck. I just like to use the Motorcraft ones because I know they have the metal internals, unlike Fram, which has cardboard. So this one will work fine. It's a FL910S. So have our oil here. I'm going to need a 14mm socket. Pull off the drain plug, and then depending on what engine you have, I have a little cheat sheet right here. I can, it probably won't focus here, but I have a 4-wheel drive 3RZ FE and needs 5.7 quarts with the filter. I just change my filter every change. I know people say you can go, 2 changes, 3 changes with the same filter. It's like $5, whatever. Just change it when you do your oil. But this is a little cheat sheet that I have. It's a maintenance cheat sheet with all this stuff on there. If you want this to print out, I'll include a link in the description for you. So if you're down here below your truck, you can see here's my skid plate, and there's a little hole right here. This is your 14mm drain bolt. So I'm gonna go ahead and get your wrench on there and get your pan underneath, pull that out. I usually warm up the truck just a little bit. Now if you look over in the driver's side of the vehicle, right where your axle is on the front, there's your oil filter. That's going to be really fun to get to on this one because it's pretty deep in there. So take this off when you drain your oil, and if you're not sure what oil you need, it'll usually say right on the oil cap, you can see 5W30. You can also says see owner's manual in there. If you have really cold climates or really hot climates, it might change. I'm in Florida, 5W30 works fine. So I'm going to put on some gloves. I recommend you do the same. The less oil you get on you, the better. I'm going to put our little oil pan down there, undo our bolt, and drain our oil. Oh, yeah. Little tight. Really need to get a Fumoto Fumoto oil drain. A lot easier. I'll link one of those in the description. Next oil change, I'll be doing one of those. Makes it really easy. There we go. Oil coming out. Not too much of a mess. Just on my hands a little bit. And let that drain for quite a bit. And then we'll do the oil filter. Okay, now that has dripped out, let's go ahead and put our drain plug back in. You can get a new gasket for these. The metal ones are kind of reusable, so it doesn't really matter too much. Tighten that up with a good, snug twist. That's good. Now, need to remove the oil filter. A little bit more difficult. Now, if you have a truck like mine, these inner fender liner things are probably worn away right here. So you can reach in here and untwist your oil filter. Oh, what the heck was that? Something jumped on me. So you can jump in here with your hand, go and twist your oil filter out. If they didn't crank it on with like the might of Thor, you can easily twist it off from right here. So after you get that done and put the new one on, just go around and clean up the bottom of your subframe and all that, because oil's gonna get all over that, and just clean it up. It makes it easier in the future. Okay. There's our oil filter. So the problem with that is it leaks everywhere and it hits these bottom pans, so it makes a mess. So we got our new filter here. Just take some old oil, rub it around these rings, you know, makes it so it can twist on easier and it seals up better. So this will be the reverse of what I did, taking it off right through the fender, twist it on. Make sure you don't cross thread it, so get it on there correctly and then hand tighten it. Don't, you know, wrench on it like crazy, just nice and snug. Okay, now that everything's sealed back up, you don't have to really pre-fill the oil filter like a lot of people do. I mean, you know, it's gonna fill up just fine with the residual oil that's left over in the engine. By the time that pumps it through, you know, it's not really needed from what I've seen. The oil changes that I've done, every oil change that I've done, I haven't done it. So, you know, it's just preference. Do it if you want to, don't do it if you don't want to. So we're gonna want to put in our whole 5 quarts right here. So get a funnel, twist this off, pour this in slowly. And then you want to do 0.7 quarts. So basically, just like roughing it, you want to go to 9 ounces left, so probably like around here somewhere, I don't know, or you can just go to 8, whatever. These could usually take just a little more than 0.7, but as per manual, you know, go to about 9 ounces left in your bottle. I'll probably go to 8. So probably about 10 left in here. I'd say that's probably pretty good. I'm just gonna do a rough reading. You should do this when it's level, but I just want to see, make sure. So it looks like that's about halfway between. So let's see if I can get this in frame for you. Well, it's stripped down now, but is at about the halfway mark. So I'm going to check the oil level real quick, see where it's at. My driveway's on a little bit of a downward slope, so I have to park right there for level there. And check it after it's set. As people say, it's all the way up in the head, so it gives you a false reading. Bird. Be loud. You know what? I'm just going to leave it there. I'm not going to put any in. Okay, everyone, wrap this up. Check the oil. It's pretty good, right below full, you know, just a little bit. Cold engine. So that's pretty much how you do it, really easy. This makes a little bit of a mess when you have to remove the filter. It hits all the skid plates and it just goes everywhere, so kind of sucks. So that's it. Hope it helped anyone. Hope you learned from any of my mistakes that I made. So see you later.